This is the place where dreams are made. Mine were. I'm Al Hofeld, and the education I got in this public school and a college scholarship made everything possible. But today that dream is fading for too many kids. So as Attorney General, I'll work for a constitutional amendment to guarantee greater state funding for our schools and a law to end the shell game with lottery money that was meant to support them. I've lived my dreams. Now I want to fight for theirs.
This place. It's the new Burger King Everyday Value Menu with many of your favorite Burger King foods at new lower everyday prices. And now the BK Big Fish Sandwich with the works. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, ketchup, and mayo.
Now that's a great tasting sandwich.
Check your Burger King for their everyday low prices. And for a limited time, get the great tasting BK Big Fish Sandwich with the works. It's the biggest fish sandwich in the business.
Value every day. Have it your way.
I'm tired of always looking over my shoulder. It's scary, even in the suburbs. But Stroger has good ideas about fighting crime. I'll vote for Stroger on that issue alone.
I really feel that John Stroger does get it. He's the only one of the three candidates who has a crime-fighting plan.
Only Stroger has an action plan that includes boot camps for youth, tracking of gang criminals, and expanding the county police force. John Stroger for board president.
Stroger, because he's right.
I'm angry. A guy rapes a 12-year-old girl, gets probation, and attacks 2 more girls walking to school. And after all that, the prosecutor gives him a plea bargain. 2 years later, he's out again. The prosecutor who cut that deal? My opponent, Jim Ryan. He plea bargains half his violent cases. I'm Jeff Ladd. I say no parole for repeat violent offenders and no easy plea bargains. And if you agree, then I'm your man for Attorney General.
I used to bring my family to the city parks and the forest preserves, you know, fishing and picnics. Not now. Don't want to be bait for the gangs. Criminals. Folks say John Stroger can help end the fear with his tough action plan to fight crime. Pappas and Puczynski say fighting crime isn't their job. Where have they been? I'm voting for John Stroger for county board president. Fighting crime is his #1 priority.
Stroger for board president.
Women's Reebok Comfort Walker, $39.99. Men's Rockport Walker, $49.99.
The Democrats running for governor. One increased his budget when everyone else cut back. One wants to increase the income tax by over 40%. The other promised not to raise taxes, and then he did. Being governor is a serious job, and Jim Edgar has made the tough calls. He's overhauling welfare, saving $400 million, ending benefits for able-bodied adults, and moving people from welfare to work.
I know the money I'm making is mine. Doing the American thing.
Edgar has had the guts to cut spending instead of raising taxes. 3,000 fewer state employees, waste eliminated, agencies cut back. The exception are children. New money and new reforms in our schools, and he's pioneering innovative programs for children in need. He's attacking juvenile crime and gangs with get-tough sentences for minors with guns, boot camps for youthful offenders, and a ban on assault weapons. Taking the problems of Illinois head-on. While these politicians are talking about it, this governor is doing it. Jim Edgar.
A Nazi war criminal is hunted down. Late night tonight.
Check this out. Larry Bird's favorite burger and Larry Bird MVP cup from McDonald's. Now it's got to let me play one-on-one.
Now at McDonald's, get an MVP collector cup featuring some of the biggest NBA superstars free when you supersize any extra value meal for 39 cents more. Like Larry's favorite, the double quarter pounder with cheese. Hurry to McDonald's today and collect all 6.
Charles, this is for you. Hey, thanks. Now can I play? No.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
He's made a difference for Illinois, working on our side. As a banker, supporting and financing small businesses who needed help. As state comptroller, exposing Medicaid fraud and saving millions of tax dollars. As Attorney General, establishing the Murder Task Force for Unsolved Crimes, passing the grand jury law to go after multi-county drug trafficking, and strengthening the Illinois domestic violence law. Roland Burris, a history of getting it right, a governor to finish the job.
A Nazi war criminal is hunted down. Late night tonight.
What you're looking at is an atomic bomb, and when it was invented, it was used to end a war, World War II. But then another war began, a war called the Cold War that led to nuclear testing and government-run experiments that exposed hundreds of thousands of Americans to radiation, using them as guinea pigs a lot of times. Some shocking stories are now coming out about these particular experiments. Today, for the first time on national television, we have the woman who recently revealed that troubled and mentally retarded or mentally disabled children were indeed fed radioactive cereal back in the 1950s. All of this happening at a Massachusetts state institution. We will also be joined by one of the students who was fed that cereal. We'll also meet survivors of nuclear fallout, people called downwinders, and atomic vets. That's next on Rolanda. Atmospheric testing was banned back in 1963. Our United States government detonated hundreds of nuclear bombs into the atmosphere. I want you to take a look at this bomb. Out of these awesome mushroom clouds came something called fallout, a radioactive rain of ash that my first two guests know all too well. Claudia Peterson was 5 years old when she first saw that huge orange ball of flame rise over the mountains near the Nevada test site where she lived at the time. Robert Campbell was in an Army unit in the Pacific that witnessed 4 atomic explosions like the one you just saw. Welcome to our show today. Thank you.
You know those credit card commercials where they tell you to jaunt off to some exotic paradise? This isn't one of them, okay? We're taking our MasterCard to the supermarket. How's that for exotic? Actually, I guess it is kind of exotic. I mean, you've got a MasterCard, they've got tropical fruit and crystal clear water, right? And now, no card is more accepted on the planet, including supermarkets. And it's smart to use your monthly statement to keep track of your grocery spending. I mean, the supermarket isn't exactly paradise, but at least you can drink the water. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
We are hooked on phonics. We are learning to read.
This is the best class I've ever had in my life. It has to be due to Hooked on Phonics. The best investment you could make would be to buy this program. There is no better way to learn, and it's the best investment you will ever make.
We are hooked on phonics.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday through Sunday at the big Merchandise Mart Expo Center, over $2 million worth of home and car stereo components will be sold at or below original cost. National Electronic Sales, America's largest sound liquidator, is in Chicago, selling pull-out car stereos for $29, VCRs $119, 12-inch woofers, $12 each. This is an emergency liquidation of brand-name home and car stereo components. Don't you miss it. The sale starts 10 a.m. Thursday and 6 p.m. Sunday at the big Merchandise Mart Expo Center. Be there.
Today, our most shocking case to date. During the week, Leonard Connor's a mild-mannered ad executive, but on weekends, he becomes Leonard Connor phone junkie. His crime? Leonard didn't take advantage of Sprint's new offer to split the cost of weekend calls. But it's not too late for you.
Call Sprint now and get 50% off all weekend long when you sign up for Sprint's long-distance calling plan, the most. You'll get guaranteed savings automatically to the number you call most each month. And right now, you'll also save 50% on your weekend calls. That's half off every weekend from now until July 31st. Call right now, and they'll switch you to the most for free. And with 50% off weekends, you can talk twice as long for the same money. Now, that's great news, especially if you're a weekend phone junkie, and we know there are a lot of you out there.
Turn yourself in now before it's too late. After all, an offer this good can't last forever.
Don't wait. Call now, 1-800-941-1010, and save 50% all weekend long.
This recliner for $387 is a great deal, but 2 La-Z-Boy recliners for $387, that's a steal. 2 great chairs, 1 great price. The factory-authorized La-Z-Boy Gallery, 1-800-678-BOYS.
In January, the American Spectator opened the floodgates on the Clinton scandals with this blockbuster investigative report by David Brock. Now, in the current Spectator, reporter John Corey reveals that as late as 1992, satellites found coded distress signals on the ground from American prisoners of war still alive in Vietnam, and that our government is covering up the evidence. So sensitive are these documents that a Senate committee, chaired by a liberal Democrat anxious to normalize relations with Vietnam, ordered a report on them destroyed and threatened to wreck the career of anyone who leaked them. Now, the American Spectator leaks them and names the senator who made the threats. Call 800-922-1911 and we'll open your subscription with this bombshell issue. Plus, we'll send you free this David Brock report on Bill Clinton that shocked the nation. Call 800-922-1911. For $34.95, you'll get 12 issues of the American Spectator, starting with our major expose on American POWs in Vietnam. Plus your free report on the Clinton scandals. That's 800-922-1911. Call now.
Pepsi presents Blaze Fest 94 with Kiss. Also appearing I, Mother Earth, Styx, Freeman Cheetah Wheelies, and Open Skies. 12 hours of rock, plus virtual reality, the Gyrotron, celebrity autographs, including David Lee Roth, and much more. One day, April 2nd, one place, the Odeum in Villa Park. Pepsi presents Blaze Fest 94, brought to you by Fox 32, the Chicago Sun-Times, and 103.5 The Blaze. Tickets available through all Ticketmaster locations.
Hi, I'm Jim Palmer. There's still time to refinance your home at the Money Store, even if you have less than perfect credit. Over the last year, thousands of homeowners across America have refinanced their mortgages with the Money Store. You can apply by phone anytime at the Money Store, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there's never an application fee. So to refinance your mortgage, even if your credit is less than perfect, call the Money Store at 1-800-LOAN-YES. The Money Store, where America goes for money.
Go to a paint store, buy a quart. Go to a home center, buy a gallon. Go to the factory, buy 2 gallons for one low price. Signature 2 for 1. Silk and satin 2 for 1. New Ultimate 100% acrylic 2 for 1. I am the factory. I make my paint so good that if they don't do everything I say they do, heck, if they don't do everything you want them to do, I'll give you your money back. And now, Smart Money gets 2 for 1 during Saxon's 2 for 1 paint sale. Saxon, Chicago's factory paint store.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
I try to ignore my sensitive teeth, but hot and cold foods hurt.
That's why dentists recommend Sensodyne toothpaste to help stop pain and build protection against future pain every day.
Thanks, Sensodyne.
Trust Sensodyne, the dentist's recommendation for sensitive teeth.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Half price sale at Aronson. Every piece of furniture everywhere you look is half price during Aronson's half price sale. Bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, dinettes, tables, chairs, lamps. Half price during this incredible sale. Pay no money down. Free financing for 6 months. That's free financing for half a year. But only through Monday at 8:30 during the stupendous half price sale at Aronson. Come on in.
Aronson Furniture, home of the credit connection. Aronson.
What's the best glass cleaner? Windex. 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 Windex with ammonia D. There's something better than Windex? Oh, no way. I don't believe it. What is better than Windex? Windex improved? How to improve Windex? Oh, look. Mom, get it. Hear the squeak? Wow. Beautiful. You have improved Windex. You have. Unbelievable. I like it.
Windex is my baby, and the baby is better.
From Essie Johnson Wax.
Right now, from Fox News.